I wanted to show you guys today just an example of what I was talking about with Grand Ivory not really doing a good job of promoting their artists. So here's just a little glimpse into their social media. So this is their Instagram. Their Instagram and their TikTok are basically the same thing, so I'm just going to be showing the Instagram. But you can see here, this is literally the extent of everything that they've posted since they got started back in July or August of last year. And it's not bad, it's just sort of... And I'm not saying that they need to be super active, but the reality is that it's just sort of very generic, in my opinion, very generic marketing for their artists. And it's not bad. And, you know, we got 5 posts for Top Form. Great. That was it, by the way. That's all we got for Top Form. But yeah, that's it. That's their Instagram. Now here's their Twitter. And it's actually worse. It's mostly the statements that they've been making in the last few weeks. And then, which is a lot, obviously. And then Stuff of Smart and CADMart. And then we got some Top Form stuff. And then a little bit more Top Form stuff. Again, all that was posted in December. And then some more Smart. And then that's it. That's literally it. And here's their YouTube. Now, YouTube, you would think, would be where all their music and everything is. But again, since it became Grand Ivory, they've posted basically nothing other than a few dance covers. And then, CADMart stuff. And that's it. Headliner, by contrast, is constantly posting about their artists. They're constantly posting about the shows that their artists are involved in. They're doing fun little things. They're doing artist schedules, stuff like that. Whereas Grand Ivory is not posting their artist schedules. Grand Ivory is not just posting fun for fun's sake stuff. They're not trying to keep their artists relevant. They're only posting when they put out something new. And the problem with social media is that if you're not constantly keeping yourself in the public eye, keeping yourself relevant, then the algorithm just kind of moves past you and people kind of lose interest. And so they're not doing themselves any favors, and they're not doing their artists any favors by only posting when they're making content. Not to mention the fact that for a company that's meant to be like a record label kind of, I guess, the fact that they've only put out some dance covers since they became Grand Ivory again. That's really the best you can do. Oh, I know Smart has an album that was 75% done before Top Form, and then now they're going to finish it. When? Because we've had time to finish it. We've had time, and they're not creating any hype or excitement around said forthcoming album, allegedly. So what are you doing? And keep in mind that they do not have a website. Grand Ivory does not have a website. So this is literally their only way of creating any kind of hype or excitement around their artists. They don't have artists with their bios and links to their things on a website. This is it. This and their artists' own social media is what they're doing to promote their artists. Their artists are basically having to self-promote. Make it make sense.